Be asking Mick if he's come down off cloud 9 in a moment, but first we'll let him relive United's most sensational debut for almost 50 years.
Nobody could argue that Leeds had looked the more convincing starters, but Newcastle could so easily have written a less dramatic story. New skipper Kevin Dillon pinched the ball off Mark McGee's toes, but the crossbar spoiled his scoring debut. But the new boys were soon causing trouble. A sweeping pass from McGee sends John Gallagher away, and the first sight of his real pace was enough to panic Jim Baglin. Every inch a penalty. Now look for Mick Quinn's cheeky sudden turn as he plants the ball wide of Mervyn Day with total confidence. 1 up after 18 minutes. But only 3 minutes later, keeper Tommy Wright presented Gordon Strachan with the ball. It's out wide to John Hendry, back against his old team, and Bobby Davison follows in for the equaliser. A needless goal to give away. Then another former black and white, Peter Haddock, launches a free kick towards Hendry, and Ian Baird nips in as Wright is left stranded off his line. And straight after half-time, it was Quinn to the rescue, bending down where the boots fly to hold United back on level terms. But mighty Mick was just getting into his stride. So too was Gallagher, who had an outstanding debut. He sets up the chance, and Newcastle's number 9 is there to bundle in his hat-trick. And United weren't finished yet. Mind you, Newcastle still needed a bit of help at the other end, where not all was right at the back. Tommy Wright was busily making amends for earlier mistakes. But no worries, 5 minutes from time, Gallagher decided to grab his own share of the glory, setting off for a superb solo goal that on any other day would have stolen the headlines. But Mick Quinn was determined to hog the back pages. 2 minutes from time, he's away on his own, and nothing was going to keep him from number 4. An incredible result, and not the sort of game you'd really want to boycott.
I think Mick, Roy the Rover stuff, Jim Smith called it. I mean, it was better than that. Nobody would have dared write that sort of a debut.
No, I mean, when a striker goes to a new club, it's nice to get off the mark as soon as possible, but to go three times above that is even better.
I don't think Melchester Rovers ever had boycotts and all the background of troubles that Newcastle have had recently. Were the players aware of that sort of pressure before the game?
I think you tend to put it at the back of your mind, you know, when you go out there 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. You've got to be professional and put, you know, all the politics and whatever behind you and get on with your job, which is winning games.
Yes, but it made the performance even more remarkable because you didn't get off to that good a start, did you?
No. No, I mean, to be fair, you know, we were 2-1 down at half-time, but it showed a lot of character to come back from that. And I say the fans and whatever got behind us, and well, we made a good result in the end of the day.
I should imagine that possibly you might just be able to suffer another look at those goals, Mick.
Yes, please.
It's just about managing. Well, we'll have a look at them. And the first one, the penalty, I mean, there's a very cheeky little start to it where you suddenly turned around, didn't you? That's
right. I wanted to put behind me the delays which had happened, so I just thought I'll turn me back to him and pop it in.
Real striker's goal, this one, in there.
Yeah, Magpie done ever so well. He flicked it on near post and I was just on the end of it.
And now the hat-trick. It doesn't matter how you get them in, just get them in.
That's right, yeah. I was relieved to see this go in.
There was a fair variety in the goals, but I think it's the fourth one that was really the icing on the cake is the expression, I think. Away there, like...
Yeah, Kevin done well to pick me out there, sliding through. And I just seen Mervyn Day come off his line and just slide it past him.
I mean, what was it like back in the dressing room afterwards?
Fantastic. It's everyone's dream to get off to a good start of the season. And to beat Leeds, you know, the publicity that they've had surrounding them, £3 million worth of players, and that, you know, it's a great start for us. But we've got to get back down to work now and get our minds on the game against Leicester. Yes,
with 5 new players in it as well and more changes at the end of last season, it was very important that you get a blend straight away, wasn't it?
That's right. We went to Sweden pre-season and, you know, the gaffer took us away to get that blend, you know, and to get to know the lads together. And I think it paid off.
Yes, of course, one result doesn't make a season, though.
No, it's a long, hard season to come.
What I want to know is, how do you intend to follow that one?
Get 5.
So there's certainly no shortage of confidence there. What about players like Mark McGee and John Gallagher as well, who didn't get their share of the headlines? I mean, their contribution was excellent, wasn't it?
Yeah, fabulous. I mean, Mark took a lot of pressure off myself, and she had a great load of the work, you know. And John, well, I think his performance, if you can keep that up all season, you know, he'll be making headlines himself.
Yeah, I don't think Jim Baglin liked his turn of speed much, do you?
No.
Well, what about the fans, though? You heard all about the boycotts and all this problem before. You did see the other side, though, of playing at St James's on Saturday, didn't you?
That's right. I mean, when I first came, and I think the other new lads came, we'd heard about boycotts and what have you, but 3 o'clock walking out Saturday afternoon, I mean, whatever boycotts were going on, I didn't even know about, because they were absolutely fantastic from 3 o'clock till 20 to 5.
So you're quite looking forward to your new career at Newcastle United then, after a start like that?
If it keeps going on the way it is, yeah.
Well, as I said, I should be interested to see how you follow that. But Mick, it was a marvellous day on Saturday. Congratulations, and thanks very much for coming in again. Well done, the mighty Quinn. Well, if Saturday was a dream